for that, but it's okay. We love him all the same.
Oh, we got him rocking the same colors.
Ooh, nice purple versus purple here.
Oh, shout outs for color 7.
Yep, very nice color, especially for Kai. But here we go, nice DP from Pluto here. Now it's time to start some pressure. Blocks the DP. Pluto is already in Taki's head.
Finishing off with a super.
Yep, this should be enough to get that wall break. It absolutely will be. Now you have positive bonus to work with. You have 1 bar stamina and 50 meter. It's going to make your mix-ups even more potent. Gonna catch Taki standing up. And that's going to be enough to kill. No need for the follow-up.
Oh, that's that criminal JS. Very very good normal.
Very unfortunate DP whiff there. Now you have to deal with a lot of high pressure. Nice 5P for the anti-air. Ends up trading, but you still keep your corner positioning, which is nice. The backdash and the throw. Taki is locked in right now, but a 6P from Pluto. Into a full conversion, yeah, you have to burst it. You don't want to get wall broken.
You don't want to give Pluto that meter advantage.
Yup. But now a backthrow from Pluto is going to put Taki's back to the corner. Taki needs to make something happen, but the backdash is not what you wanted to see there. Going to get caught by that little stomp, and Pluto is going to take the first game.
Yeah, Dad raised son pretty well, it seems.
Yep, poor Kyle Kiske getting beat up by his 5-year-old son.
Oh, you God.
You know, he's just not built like that.
Pretending to get beaten up.
You know, a little bit embarrassing for him. But, you know, it's okay. But nice start there. Another throw from Pluto. He's completely ready for all of this. But a nice throw tech from Taki. Finally getting a read for, you know, Pluto's throw timing. And a good catch with the Fujar arc. Ooh, but a DP is going to get you right out of any type of offense that Taki was going to start.
Good reaction on the overhead, but get caught out by the 6K. Good backdash. Take advantage of it, but hey, we've got the side switch. Can now press the advantage in corner, but unfortunately, Pluto using the DP successful. Oh wow! Oh, didn't get to convert off that JS from Kai himself.
Oh, yeah, and a little bit too early on the throw. Now you're gonna get caught by this 5D, and this should be enough to kill it. Absolutely will be. Pluto will not be spending that burst. Gonna hold on to it for the next round. I like that choice.
Yes, I like that. I liked the burst bait there in the midst of that, but still managing to convert for the kill anyway.
Pluto keeps going for the DP there. For anyone who doesn't know, though, if you block Fujar Arc standing, it's minus. You can actually throw punish it. Pluto not quite ready for that, but you know what? A DP, you don't need to be ready for much when you have such a good DP.
Oh, counter Fujar.
Yep, and you get caught standing up. Now, Taki's going to run away with so much damage here, and a wall break. Now Pluto is just about one hit away from losing this here, and that hit is going to be found almost immediately with that JH.
Ooh, JH is such a brilliant... I'd argue that is one of, if not the best air button in the game. You can just get so much off of it. It's so nice.
I don't know about best, but it's definitely on that list. It's pretty high on that list in terms of some of the best. It's such a great, you know, it hits so deep, so it's really tough to anti-air.
Yeah.
It's a scary button, but Kai has a lot of really scary air buttons. His his JK and JS are both terrifying, especially with how his JD juggles. If you get caught by those, you're full gomboed. He's really strong in the air. It's an understated part of you know, his tool set. Ooh, but nice blocks from Taki, but he's going to get caught by the follow-up there. Block the mix, but doesn't block the frame trap after. Ooh, speaking of that JS, putting in a lot of work, and both players now down their burst at about the same life, but Taki's going to find the hit that will end this, you know, this tie.
It does look like Taki's found a nice little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, really, really good DP as well, and is now playing right outside of Sin's effective range and putting in so
great
much
push.
work here. Oh, but a DP from Pluto is going to reverse that situation. Okay, this won't be a full conversion, doesn't have the stamina for it, but you are in the corner. The life lead is even yet again, but, you know, Pluto has no resources to work with here. It's going to struggle to get a meaningful hit.
Nice sneaky PLC after the food to try and get a sneaky cross-up in. But
The
manages to
jump in throw. You know, both those
Wow.
players playing Ring Around the Rosie, going back and forth, switching sides here.
Listen, we all know Kai is a grappler.
Yeah.
Gotta be grappling sometime.
Here we go, though. We're back in neutral here. And the Fuja arc is going to catch Pluto jumping. It's surprisingly good preemptive anti-air in those situations. But a whiff throw is going to give Pluto a chance. I say that, but the DP coming through. And Pluto now trying to respond in kind, but gets blocked.
Okay, Pluto in his comfy spot. Is now not in a comfy spot. Now he's in the corner.
Yup.
This is big.
And now, oh, not enough to kill the Sacred Edge. Barely not doing enough damage, but just a little bit of chip will be enough. You just need to keep Pluto in this pressure, and the 5D is going to do it.
5D.
Taki taking another game in this set.
Yes, it seems like Taki is definitely found their comfort zone in their neutral now, managing to just find the footsie's range he needs to play at to be able to just stammer whatever pressure that Pluto might have to offer. But we are seeing a lot from Pluto. As soon as he gets in, it's just unfortunate that Taki has managed to find the answer to get out at the best possible time.
Absolutely. But here we go, jumping into, you know, another game here, the fourth game now. Run up, throw from Kai, good stuff. The Kyle Kiske classic. And now Pluto's back already to the corner, you know, only 10 seconds into the game. This is so scary. But another DP coming through. Pluto has been pretty locked in with these DPs, and is now going to be able to get some really good pressure into the Tyrant Barrel. Gets the clean hit as well. It's going to do so much damage. But you have no stamina to work with, so it's going to be tough to get a conversion unless Taki puts themselves in the air so you can get a nice little juggle on that close slash.
Okay, we're seeing a bit of fight back now from Pluto.
Yep, maybe just needed a bit to adjust to the playstyle of Taki, because you're going to get that burst out immediately. Both players now down their burst. Pluto with a slight life lead and some resources to work with. Ooh, back throw from Pluto, and now Taki needs to start blocking, and that overhead is going to find purchase. Oh man, the Fuja arcs just keep working for Taki. Pluto is not ready for these, and the Ride the Lightning coming out is going to do quite a bit of damage and get that wall break. But Taki only has a little bit of life left, and Pluto's working on a 100-meter here. Could spend that on a Super RC or a YRC or anything else here. There's the YRC coming through.
Yep. There we go. Manages to secure the corner. No, wow. That was my bad, maybe. A little bit of commentator's curse. Chooses to spend the burst. That might be bad. No.
Yeah, so unfortunate. Pluto choosing to backdash there on the stun dipper, and ends up costing them so much there.
Now, no burst from either player.
There we go. Nice overhead coming through. Another Tyrant Barrel, and this is really scary if you're Taki. Gets thrown now, and now you're just one hit away, especially with the meter, but it's going to block the overhead, but not the low. This will be enough to kill the Tyrant Barrel, and it's going to be Pluto tying this game up, or tying this set up, excuse me.
Excellent pushback from Pluto there. Manages to fight back, getting their turn in as best they can, because they know as soon as they get in, they have a bit more of an advantage over Kai in terms of just how much they can output in mix-up and pressure.
For
So
sure.
let's
I
see.
mean, both these characters, not the most overwhelming on offense. Um, it's why, a lot of these rounds we're seeing them reset back to neutral because it's where they really shine the most.
Yes.
But Sin does have that extra mix-up potential, and it's working out in Pluto's favor here. Oh, wow, really good 2H. Not a move you see too often from Kai, but ends up paying out super well for Taki there. Nice blocks from them as well, but is now forced to burst after getting caught.
Oh, good low profile.
Yeah, they all cut straight under the charge stun edge. Good stuff, and a great catch with that frame trap close slash.
Big hit. Is that gonna
It goes
catch?
straight into Ride Lightning there because doesn't have any stamina to work with. That's not going to be enough to kill, but Taki now needs to make something happen with just a teensy bit of life left and is going to get their toes tapped by the Sin 2K. Pluto, 1 round away from winning this set. This extremely close set.
Oh, good react on the throw.
Elphelt going under the far slash there is so unfortunate for Taki. Now your back is to the corner and you need to make something happen here.
Stamina coming back for Sin. Spin it to continue the combo.
Yep. Oh, really nice DP. But good block from Taki.
Oh.
Blocks the low as well, but doesn't block the second overhead. Pluto doing such a good job mixing up their options here. And now Taki, again, just a little bit of life left, but Pluto's full burst and a JH with Kai's name on it.
Yes, criminal. What a great push.
Not DQ'd, actually. They just forgot to check in. Chat, everyone, when you enter a tournament, remember, press the check-in button.
Press the button.
But here we go. As we're saying that, though, the next match is starting. This is winner's side. This is PlutoJr versus Catch TXN. Nice. We do have an OEG member here. We're going to see some real gaming going on here, but the burst's going to come out immediately. Both these characters, pretty sizably nerfed this patch. I think their stocks are a lot lower than they were previously, both of them, at the top of the tier list last patch. But still threats, as we're seeing right now. Look at all that damage that Johnny just got there off that hit.
Yeah, the damage is still there for Johnny. He just has a bit more of a speed issue now. His dash got considerably nerfed, so he couldn't just follow up with everything. Get the range and the speed.
Yup, but a nice Tyrant Barrel coming through. Now, Catch does have some meter to work with here, but won't get the chance to spend it after a great tick throw from Pluto.
Okay, keeping him at, Catch keeping him at range.
Yup. And nice, you get that card set up, the guard crush coming through, and this is so scary, right? Nothing's really changed about how strong Johnny's offense is. Some of the scariest in the game, so safe and so threatening.
Good DP.
Really nice DP. Yeah, it doesn't spend the rest of their stamina to get the conversion. It might end up costing them. Another chance to spend stamina, doesn't choose to do it.
Must be saving it for higher. Yeah, because I suppose that makes sense. You have a lot more health to burn through. You might want to have a good chunk of stamina to play with to do it, and it seems to be working out really well. Oh, that's a shame.
It absolutely is.
That trade. I think Sin can convert off that. I don't think Pluto was ready for it though.
Yeah, a little bit awkward. Probably didn't expect to see it. But now, Catch is one hit away from winning this. Oh, but he's going to get caught with a counter hit. Won't die from it. But now, both the same life total and a throw will get the kill again.
Yeah, it seems like Pluto is taking advantage of Johnny's lack of more defensive options.
Yeah, Johnny defense, definitely took a pretty big hit this match. It already wasn't fantastic. But but he benefited from the fact that his backdash was the best in the game. Now he has a pretty below average backdash actually. Which all the Johnny haters I'm sure are popping off, but the Johnny players, I think it's definitely a pretty big hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was nice having to in a way it kind of was a buff against Bicon actually, because that was one thing that I liked about Johnny, is that he liked to backdash a lot because he had such a good backdash. So that was 8-2 bait.
That's definitely fair.
Now, because it's been nerfed, they don't use it quite as much. So
yeah, that definitely makes sense. Nice 6P coming out though. Standing still into the Hawk Baker. Pluto, I think, I've said it so much, commentating this player's games, no fear at all. Oh, man, a nice little conversion too. Now, Pluto has full burst, has some resources to work with, is sitting pretty right now. Doesn't need to make too many risks, but will make a risk, or take a risk anyway. Just go for that Elk Hunt into the RC.
Okay, Catch using footsies, managing to poke at max range, but gets the throw.
Yup. Nice little overhead too.
Yes.
Oh, Catch is there. That's really unfortunate, because now you might die. No, decides to not go into super there.
No burst from Catch either.
And you get back thrown there, and unfortunately, that's enough to kill. And now Catch has full burst to work with. You have no burst to your name. Catch has a pretty nice advantage here.
Sorry, T.O. in the background. What? I did.
Yeah, Bartio is very, very biased. It's okay, though. When Dizzy's on the screen, I'm biased, too. Oh, tries to go for a JD, but gets the jump air throw.
Oh.
But it's all good. You do get a combo right after, so you're chilling, and you have such a huge life lead to work with. But that life lead might get smaller and smaller with a huge counter hit, close slash combo like that, and a wall break.
And not enough for a super, but wasn't expecting the elk just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was so scary for Catch because, Pluto had full meter, so could have done anything. Both players missing their throw, but Pluto recovers a little bit quicker and is going to be able to punish and get a full combo. A little bit awkward for both players.
We've all been there.
Yes, we have.
It's the Strides version of the sidewalk shuffle.
Ooh. Oh, and a nice burst bait from Pluto.
And that will take it for Pluto.
Okay, yeah, Pluto up 2-0 right now. And there's been a few moments where it's like, oh, this is getting a little bit scary, but I think overall Pluto has pretty clearly had the advantage.
Yes. Yeah, he's managing to force his way in, just getting the using very patient with their stamina. That is something that I've noticed. Not using stamina at the at better moments in the match. I don't know if you heard that, but again, Tio, with comments about stamina. But yeah, it's true. It's the difference between good sins is just knowing when to use stamina. It's just as simple as it's if you overuse it and you don't find yourself having enough stamina, say in the corner, then you could just end up losing the match for it.
Yeah, but here we go. That's a great start for Johnny. You get a card set up, but yeah, and Pluto forced to burst. Doesn't want to deal with any of that momentum. Unfortunate combo drop there because Pluto's just going to be able to DP right out. But now you have no stamina to work with, and and in Season 4, that stamina doesn't come back very quickly. Still does not even have 1 bar of stamina. Finally built it right there.
Oh, nice PRC into a low there.
Yep, a nice run up 6K though, and a good throw too. I like the choice from Pluto to keep the corner, and now you can break that wall and get quite a bit of damage and build back some of that burst that you're missing. Catch with
Excellent
a
6P from
great
Catch.
6P, yeah, huge stuff. And
Oh,
into
what a
the
convert.
Joker trick. There's no
Brilliant.
wall break though, but you know what? That might be even better for Catch.
Mm-hmm.
Get some corner pressure, and you get to reset for not enough to kill, but you know you get a little bit closer to a kill.
Yeah, we're gonna see it. Oh, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Pluto was expecting that to hit.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. Both players now with just a sliver of HP, but Catch has full meter, and the Mist Finder will do it.
That was great, outspacing the JS there and using Mist Finer to punish it. All right, we got signs of life from Catch. Hopefully, after they saw the wall break, they can keep that momentum.
Yeah, great 2D knockdown there into the overhead. Now Pluto's gonna have to deal with all. I say that, and the DP comes out. Don't have to deal with anything, actually.
Good hit. Converting into Ride Lightning. Very dangerous for Catch on this round, but they do have a round to play with. Will they keep the burst?
Oh, what a back throw. Johnny, one of the scariest characters to get back thrown by because of situations just like this. Super for the wall break is going to do quite a bit of damage. Now he's going to go for the fake safe jump. Oh no, decides to go for the card throw actually instead.
Oh, Catch is choosing to... There we go.
Wait, on the DP, Catch is locked in and is going to take their first game of the set.
Was that the first? Was that Pluto's first big mistake with a DP this entire bracket? I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen very many mistakes like that. So great.
In the Taki game, there were a few whiffs, but in the other games, not sure.
Yeah, no, yeah. But yeah, that was oof. Very risky gold burst from Catch, but it did work out in the end. Some signs of life. Are we going to potentially see another comeback in this bracket? All right, early burst to stop any early game momentum.
Oh, the 5D attempted anti-air. You know, Catch getting a little bit silly with it. But Pluto getting even sillier. Back to the corner right in front of Johnny, decides to let the Elphelt whip. And it, you know what? It works.
Okay, patience from Catch just to see what Pluto was going to do. Worked out for him, but then unfortunately now Catch finds themselves in the corner, ready to have to deal with them. Small amounts of life and manages to guts that out. Johnny having quite some good guts, but unfortunately gets crossed up in the end there.
Yeah, maybe one of the Sin buffs paying off there, that JS buff, you know, hitting just a little bit lower than it would have last patch. And now you get a full conversion here. Now Pluto is just one round away from winning this. Catch needs to win this. They want to stay in this winner's side. Oh my goodness. The pressure now gets started, though. Nice backdash from Pluto, though. Was completely ready, but doesn't have the stamina to match.
You know, it just occurs to me, I might have been calling Sin JH is JS when that's not clearly the case.
Oh, but there, Pluto's going to get the game and the set. 3-1. Really good stuff to Pluto. That was fantastic. That was just super bad. Yeah, there are guns being reloaded, you know, weapons being fashioned right now. If you do not check in, but we're jumping into it. The only weapon that's needed here is a gun and a flag. Oh, nice catch on the DP. Now, this matchup is a little bit awkward. Elphelt does hate invincible reversals, but we did see Wolu overcome that earlier versus Ion Gravity Beam's Leo. So let's see how it ends up working out versus the Sin.
Ooh, okay, missing the meaty.
Ooh, nice 6P. You know, completely smoke that 214K from Elphelt. And now, this should be enough to kill. The RC and the Elk Hunt will definitely do enough. Ooh, I cannot believe that 2H ended up working there. But one of the big downsides of playing Sin, his jump-ins are pretty terrible. But a nice DP coming through. Well, if we reverse the momentum into Pluto's favor, and we're seeing it right there, and a low comes out now. Wolu does have 100 beer to work with. Let's see what they'll spend it on.
Okay. Good start.
Yeah, definitely a good spend. The JH coming through.
They were trying to bait that. Oh, this is going to be dangerous now.
I cannot believe that beat Elk Hunt, but it will, and the shotgun blast will kill Sin there.
Yeah, the hitbox on her slide. I forgot what it's called, the move. But yeah, her slide is really quite good at like advancing in general, and Wolo's been using it really well to just perform some good ulti options.
Yup. Ooh, nice jump. Oh my gosh, what a great anti-air close slash. Now, yeah, Pluto does have 100 meter here, can spend it on whatever they want, and they'll choose to spend it on a burst bait. Now, a simple super should be enough. You know, I'm going to take a second to complain as a commentator, because it really pisses me off that Elphelt has two move names that are almost identical.
Yeah.
Her gunshot is called Misconfile or whatever. That's what her gun's called. It's Misconfile.
Oh, right.
It's Misconfile, and it has a subtitle. Misconfile something. And her 214K is also called Misconfile. I forget what it's called. What the second one is. So I can't call that move by its name. It's just 214K and Fireball. That's what it has to be.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were gonna mention something about Sin. That was kind of disparaging, and I was going to remind you that the Theo has guns set up.
Oh yeah, the Theo would kill us. I would never. But here we go. Really nice start from Pluto there. Still has their burst intact. We'll spend it immediately, though, on that counter at far slash. I like the choice, because now you have full stamina to get a nice, huge conversion there.
This is gonna be hard for Wolo to fight out of. Not very many resources to defend with. There it is.
Yup. And the Beak Driver, oh sorry, not Beak Driver. Tyrant Barrel is going to get that kill. Ooh, great 6P though. Like it's great conversions there, and it's going to bait the DP. Good stuff. Wolu is locked in right now, but accidentally gets a cross up there. Probably not what you wanted, but gets another cross up. But a DP from Pluto. Pluto, you know, might have gotten two DPs baited in a row, but has no fear.
Baits the YRC. Wolu now fighting some really meaning business now. Getting some fight back now. Okay, Pluto has corner. I do agree. You would have probably got the wall broken there.
Yeah, this is some huge damage now. And that won't be enough to kill, but you are just one guess away. And Pluto has, you know, burst.
All the help.
It's going to be a tough comeback.
Yep. Gonna make some really good calls right now.
Okay, that's a good start. But Pluto will choose to burst. It doesn't want to deal with any of that. Oh, but might be forced to.
We might be cooking here.
They definitely are. Now, Pluto only has one bar meter to work with. Might spend it on Elk Hunt. Elk Hunt's RC. There we go. And now... Oh!
You see the neutral game. It sucks for combos, but JH is just that great for neutral.
Yeah, in those situations, it really comes in clutch, and Pluto has done a great job using it.
But That was a really, really solid comeback there. Just needed one more hit. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out. Wolu now needs to get that reverse 3-0 cooking. I believe that they have the tools and the knowledge. They certainly... Oh wait, we've got a color change.
We do. Wolu trying to lock in right now. It's a very good color. Ooh, nice XP. Basically as late as you can get it there, and it ends up working out. That's just so much damage. Pluto working on a perfect right now, and the throw will give it to them.
Alright. Wolu trying to advance with a 6p. Unfortunately put themselves in corner. Oh!
Yeah, I like that burst. Keep Wolu in the corner, and now break them straight through it. Now, Pluto doesn't have any stamina to work with, but it's slowly building back for them.
Okay, so this is Wolu's time to play. If we can get something cooking. Oh, nice little reset there. Baits out the throw, gets the wall break, gets a little bit of damage. Besides, yep, absolutely needed to use means to get out of that situation. Oh no!
Yeah, what an unfortunate whiff. Now you're gonna die.
Yeah.
The Beak Driver will get the kill, and Pluto is going to move on in this tournament and go to Grand Finals winner's side.
Yeah, excellent punish there to finish that game off.
Yeah, that was a really dope set. But Pluto just a little bit ahead there.
Yeah, just managing to just keep the advantage all the way through there. I'm sweating, and I'm not even playing. And the TLO started.
Now we're getting into this Grand Finals. Elphelt versus Sin, and a great bait to start it off. Tries the burst bait as well, but Pluto not falling for it, and we'll get a back throw.
Oh, that 6k doing its work again. Great 6-8 to punish that.
Ooh, great overhead. There's going to be a full conversion in the corner. Sin still gets those, and it's going to put Wolu in a one-hit situation. Oh my goodness. Pluto's 6Ps have been so on point throughout this entire bracket. And it's going to give them the first round in this Grand Finals. That's the momentum you need when you're on this winner's side. Don't want to give the loser side player any chance, especially when you get a counter hit like that.
Yeah, they're caught pressing on the follow-up. Gets a sweet spot super for the troubles.
Yup. Ooh, great 2P there. And catches with the overhead. And another overhead, too, is going to get... Okay, burst the DP. I kind of like that choice. You know, not much damage coming out there, but you don't want to lose your momentum here. And they're going to take the momentum and send Pluto through the wall.
It did work out for them. All right, yep, absolutely great jump away from the air throw.
Oh, the super. You do have enough to PRC here, but Sin can DP through it, decides not to.
Pineberry. Actually, that's really clever. Basically, you're masking the Pineberry with a super.
Yup, it's really good stuff. Oh my goodness, and the record will be enough to kill Sin.
What a first match. Good 6P, doesn't quite catch with the Pineberry super. DP manages to swing the momentum back in Pluto's favor. Oh, back throw.
Back throw, yeah, we've seen it so many times throughout this tournament. Wolu's back throws. She just loves to press that button. And a great burst is going to beat out that Ride the Lightning.
Another
tech on the air throw.
Yeah.
My goodness. Catches Pluto trying to throw. This won't be enough to kill, but one more hit will do it.
Oh.
YRC coming through.
But no, another.
Oh no. The hoof stomp will do it.
Heartbreaking. It looked
that
like
was
Wolu
fantastic.
That solved, but it looked like it seems like Pluto had found the opportunity to steal that round. since they were in the corner.
Yeah,
Very
what an
nice stuff.
unbelievable back and forth between those two players. I think at any point that could have gone either player's way, and that's just the first game of the set.
Hmm.
But of course, that's going to be Pluto
Okay.
getting the first round. Wolu's going to have a lot that they need to do if they want to get this, reset on the bracket. Great air-to-air there. Hey, great stuff. Oh, forces the burst out from Pluto. I think that combo would have dropped, yeah. But Pluto was not ready for that. Great 6P though. Wolu completely ready with these anti-airs. Not enough to kill, but just a little tap will do it, and the gunshot will get him. Oh my goodness, what a counter hit. That's so much damage, and a great start for Pluto to hopefully make their comeback in this this specific game. Pluto does have 100 meter to work with, so Wolu's gonna have a tough time opening them up here. Oh my goodness. Probably not enough to... Wait, no, with the full meter, it might be, because you can go for the follow-up, yeah! Ooh, dump all of the meter and get the kill.
Great awareness needed. Definitely knew that they couldn't save the meter if they wanted the kill there.
Yup.
Pluto trapped in corner. Oh, expecting the DP.
Oh shoot, nice 5P. Oh my god, an anti-air close slash. That's so much damage to deal with. But an unfortunate combo drop, that's about the worst spot you could drop it. You wasted the meter, and now you're gonna eat a full combo all the way to the other wall. Gosh. Now Sid has 2 bars of stamina to keep this pressure up, and now you're opened up low.
Good reactions. Was blocking low for that 6K, but I think they flinched a little, and that manages to net Pluto the next kill. Okay, Pluto needs this match to win the whole shebang. He only needs to get 1 set, whereas Wolu does need to get a reset. But if there's any adjustments to be made, I think Wolu does have them.
Yeah, it needs to happen right now, or this entire tournament is over and Pluto will walk away with a W. Great 6P, enforcing the burst out of Wolu. Wolu's trying their best to hold on to this momentum, but every single interaction seems to be going Pluto's way here. The clean hit... Yeah, that is so huge. Nice 2P, though. That 4-frame 2P putting in work for Elphelt. But Pluto's just going to jump straight out of the pressure, finally calling out the fake reset. And the follow-up is going to get the kill. Pluto now 1 round away from winning this tournament and winning Grand Finals.
Wolu needs to get something like that. Oh, that's an unfortunate drop.
Extremely unfortunate, especially because look at the punishment you're going to get for it.
Okay, manages to steal corner back, puts themselves back in the corner, gets. What's happening here?
I wish I could tell you. Now Wolu does have burst to work with here. Can spend that on a wild assault or something. Oh, great catch, though. Catches Pluto maybe standing up. Now, Pluto does have 100 meter to work with here. Can't spend that. But Wolu has a full burst. Oh, but Pluto's going to bait it. This might be enough to kill the super. If you get a clean hit, we'll do barely not enough.
Okay, Wolu needs to use... Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
It's so
I was
unfortunate.
Going to say both meters to their advantage, but went for the... I'm not sure if they wanted the 6H. That's quite...
They wanted super. That super is it's half circle back forward H. and they
That was
accidentally got
it.
6H instead. And that's going to end up giving Pluto the win and the whole tournament W. Congratulations to Pluto.